Well, guys, I'm struggling today. I have a hard time dealing with overstimulation. About 10 minutes before I left on my lunch break, I felt like I was going to scream. I felt like I was going to lash out at someone. I felt like I was going to lose it. I share an office with a coworker who I actually share my office with two people. I have a assistant that helps me in the summertime, and I have to share my office with her and with my other accounting person. That in and of itself is difficult because my teammate is very noisy. He has an old chair, first of all, so it's constantly squeaking. I've gotten used to that though. When he files, he slams things. Whenever he's looking for something, he slams stuff. He does this water droplet sound. I can't even do it. He bounces his feet. He taps his pen. This morning, it was the highlighter cap. On, off, with his thumb. Lid, the cap off the marker, the cap on the marker, the cap off, the cap on, the cap off, the cap on. Back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And he kept going on and on. I know what you're thinking too. It's one of those things where first thought is, why don't you say something? Did you ask him to stop? I have spoken to him so much that it's become ridiculous. See, I was in a good frame of mind and I had a good perspective a couple days ago. And this morning it just went spiraling downhill. I don't know what it is about twirling my hair, but it soothes me so much. I guess because my hair is soft. It feels good. It's calming to me. There's no possible way I'm the only one who deals with this. Not just coworkers, not just noise, not just jobs that are hard and overwhelming, just like overstimulation. Like it's so loud and it's so like, I don't know, it's too much. I need to slow down what I'm doing. I'm getting really wound up and I don't need to. I have to figure it out though. I need to figure out I need to think back to counseling and figure out how to come down from the overstimulation. How to remember and keep focused on the fact that I can only do what I can do. And I have no control over others. I have no control over the interruptions really either and the distractions of my coworker. I need to figure out how to not feel like I'm gonna scream. I know this was a very odd vlog. I do have to get back to work though. But guess what? Oh, I forgot to tell you this. This did cheer me up, and this is probably what I should focus on. There is this, I'm gonna say artist, musician / artist, who travels seasonally to the area where I live and performs for the nonprofit that I work for. And he is a world-renowned, world-traveled PhD artist, like that level. He's lovely. He's like, when I talk to him, I don't know, he's just one of those people that you just want to be around. And what's so funny about it is I get the feeling from him that I feel like other people get from me when they're talking to me, like just a soothing, happy presence. And he's like 70, I think. And last year when I saw him, he was so complimentary to me. He was like, oh, so you're an artist. He called me a Renaissance woman. I'll never forget him saying that because I looked it up after he left my office, and I was like, what is that? Because I've never heard that phrase before. And I was so touched. But when I was leaving for lunch just now, he was just getting into his car. He was preparing for a performance he was doing and just leaving practice, and I waved at him and he turned his car back off and got out of his car and gave me a hug. And I was like, oh my gosh, it is so good to see you. And I asked him if he minded if I popped my head into his performance space, shared with other artists and listened to him practice sometime. And he said, absolutely not, please do. And I said, I will. I'll take a break one of these mornings and pop my head over. That's what I need to focus on. I need to focus on the short-lived, very busy season that I have when the rest of the year is so quiet and snoozy, and just do one thing at a time. Wow, when I think about him, I get calm. I feel very grateful. Sorry, I'm getting teary-eyed because I'm coming down from a high, like getting very wound up and very stressed, to being very calm and at peace and thinking about him and thinking about how honored I am to know him and to know that he welcomes me popping my head in to listen to him practice, because he's one of those people, just a beautiful, beautiful person. And so I think that's what I need to focus on this afternoon. I need to go back to work with a smile on my face and a renewed focus on just doing what I can do with a smile on my face and being at peace, instead of being worked up and stressed like I started my lunch, because I'm overwhelmed because of the workload. And hopefully you guys are having a good day and you're not finding yourself in a similar situation. I know this has been a very splotchy vlog, very unexpected and abnormal kind of talking, but I wanted to show you what happens with me when I get overstimulated and I'm coming down. And I even had like a half hour or so where I ate my lunch and stuff before I hit record on this vlog. So if you're dealing with this, or if you've dealt with it before, my heart goes out to you. You're in good company, and thanks for tuning into Whole Wellness with Ann. Until next time, I'll see you soon. Bye.